What's up, YouTube? There we go. The tracking's on now. How's everybody doing at home? Pretty good? Yeah? Excellent. Wasn't really sure how I was going to break up these videos because there's a lot to do in Vientiane when it comes to food. So some of my favorite places to eat in Vientiane. I'll give you my top 5. I'm sure there's a lot of really good places to eat in Vientiane from a whole assortment of cuisine. For some reason, I tend to like Vietnamese food. I'm going to highlight some Vietnamese places. Pate Duong Palan. I love Gachi Pate personally. Another good place is PVO, Vietnamese food for pho and Gachi Pate. Cu Vien Fried Chicken, the best fried chicken place in all of Laos. Meatball Buffet, also kind of a fun place to have. Deep fried food. They just sell meatballs, deep fried. To end off my top 5, PDR. Thank you, Colin, for that. It's a wonderful pizza joint. I know, going to Laos for some pizza. It's the best pizza in the entire country. Very, very nice. And that would be my top 5. I have more, of course. But for now, that'll have to do. So you got my top 5, but you totally have to go eat at a local market. My general rule of thumb is that you see them cook it and it's piping hot, then it's probably safe to eat. But if it's been sitting there, I would not touch it because you don't want a bad stomach ache, ruin your trip, and have poo running down your leg. It does not sound like fun. Anyways, I'm gonna pick Ton Kham Kham. It is a local market and it's where my relatives have some shops, and it's also close to where I stay. But there's markets everywhere in Vientiane, which are totally worth going to visit. So let's go and let's make a couple of stops to visit and eat with some of our relatives. Let's go. So here it is, Ton Kham Kham. This is an open air market. They've got obviously a food section, prepared foods, and clothing section and things like that. And so here we are. Just gotta love those bags. Those bags are probably really efficient for keeping the flies away. I don't know how much this stuff costs because I don't buy it, but this is pretty standard. You buy this, they give it to you in these little bags, and then you eat it at home. But I would think that they cost about $2 for each. So it's very, very cheap, very affordable. So if you have a hotel close by, you can pick up some stuff here. Here's some Vietnamese style food. It's these crepes. And I love this dessert. It's about anywhere between 3,000 to 5,000 keep. And they put it into these little bags with some syrup and coconut milk. So good. So that's roughly 50 cents or so for a nice little bowl of dessert. And that is also very beautiful if you can get the courage to eat this. Yeah, I had to show you some close-ups of the fried. There's crickets, grasshoppers, it looks like some silkworm, and some crab. Got some seafood in that mix. It's actually quite tasty, especially really good with a beer, just some crunchy, almost like the, Lao version of eating potato chips. This is also very good. Packed with protein. It's just sticky rice and egg wrapped around it over barbecue. That's also very, very cheap, probably like 20 or 30 cents. Love the Lao sausage. You should get some with some sticky rice. Very, very good. And then there are some barbecue fish. Yeah, I know it doesn't look so appealing. And then here's some more barbecue, some chicken and some duck over there. Delicious with some sticky rice. Wow. Would love to have that right now. And so now I'm going back and doing the loop inside of the market. It's got a lot of character, that's for sure. And this is not the wet side of the market. There's also a wet side that you should also go and check out. Oh man, I don't know if I touched that sushi though. It looks like it's been sitting there for a while, but the salmon looks all right. That looks quite delicious. And then, oh man, the dried pork, beef, jerk. Oh, so good. And I love her stick, the bag. It's perfect. All right, so here's now the clothing and some of the household items. Oh, look at this guy. Pulling out his camera like a tourist. Look at him. He looks so confused. Like he's never been there before. That's actually my dad. I don't know why he's taking pictures. He's been there so many times. I can make fun of him. And look at that VIP for the motorbikes. That's sweet parking. And so there's one of my relatives. They've got a shop. They sell stuff. It's almost like your version of
so here's grandma.
I don't know, Walgreens. And then they also pack things for gifts and holidays on the right hand side. my cousin, Julie. What's up? Here's my uncle from California.
Uncle Keg.
Thanks for that. We're a very animated family.
We are balling with our face masks.
This is one of the things that we like to do is we have these epic feasts, and here we're going getting some Vietnamese food, some hot pot style. Just looking at this food, making me hungry. So pork is my aunt's favorite, and they always put me with all the troublemakers. So here we are, some barbecue meatballs and some of the sauces. And this is what's really funny. We told our other relatives to come join us, but we told them to a different restaurant. So we've got another 8 plus seats that no one is in. So after we were in the middle of the meal, we're like, where are our other relatives? So anyways, funny thing is right behind the restaurant is another relative's home, and this is another massive campus. I didn't really take the time to record inside. I was more, in the moment, talking to my relatives. But I'll throw some pictures up. You can see what the place looks like inside briefly. But it is a huge place. Gigantic.
Who's it for?
Very nice. Nice work. So here I am. I'm at one of the bars, but I don't see any alcohol. So next day, we're looking for my another great aunt. It turns out that she's in a temple, and there she is. It took us a lot of time to find her. That's how, in some ways, dysfunctional our family is. We don't know where anybody is, but luckily we were able to see her. We gave her some money, and she was able to bless us, and it was very nice. And I hadn't seen her for a couple of years, so she's doing very, very well. And this is the footage that should have been of me as she was blessing, but it got knocked over, so the camera lost the recording. She was basically telling me to hurry up and get married, so that was very nice. My cousin doesn't want a blessing, I guess. I'm just joking. And so here we are now, different day, different place. Might have been the same day. And we're at another relative's home. Yes, this is the driveway.
Amazing,
of my other cousin's place. And so they've done really well over the 5 years. They own this insurance company. And this is us just being silly, having fun. And then there's just a few shots. Amazing craftsmanship. The beautiful lobby. Can I see that? And then there's my parents, Emperor, Mom and Dad, in one of the guest rooms, welcome rooms, we'll say. And come on, look at that tiled driveway. That is so classy. Super dance floor right there waiting to happen. So there you have it. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you're super hungry now. My job is done. Subscribe. See you in the next video. Laos.